Robbie, not the best of games, I don't think. I think you'll be fair to make comment that with us. But the best of games and you win is good enough for me.
Absolutely. It wasn't pretty, as you say at times. I thought we started a wee bit slow the first 5-10 minutes. They put us under a little bit of pressure, but then I thought we kind of grew into it and we kind of had plenty of possession without creating any chances for 15-20 minutes. And then the game kind of petered out for the rest of the half. The second half, it was just a battle. Two teams pretty evenly matched, to be honest. They're going up against each other.
And I think one goal was going to be...
Yeah, we said that at half time. We just felt it was going to be one goal that was going to win it, and to make sure that it was going to be us that got it. I don't know when the last time Berwick won 2 games back to back. It must be a while, but...
It is a while. I said that before the game, with 2 games back to back, so,
Yeah, and that's important, and I think people probably judge us and to see how far we've come since obviously I've come in. The last time Annan were down, obviously it was 5-1, so it was a challenge for us today, physically and mentally, to see where we're at. And I thought, to a man, the players stood up to that. It wasn't pretty, but you can't fault players' effort and attitude and team spirit there. And over the piece, maybe just about deserved it. Maybe just wanted it just that wee bit more. It's a fantastic result for us. And moving forward, obviously hope for a good draw in the next round.
Well, it is, because obviously after last year's result in the Scottish Cup, we had a bit of a disaster, and obviously everybody's come here today saying, right, we need to win this game, and myself included. It's massive for the club, because financially, obviously you move on, you get an extra bonus for going through the next round. Do you want a home game against a league club, or do you want a home game against a non-league club?
To be honest, another home tie, obviously if it was a non-league team, that would be beneficial. And saying that, obviously there's been a shock today as well, so you can't count your chickens. So yeah, a home tie against another league club within the same league, or a non-league team, obviously at home, that's what we'd be looking for when the draw comes tonight. But players deserve massive credit. As I say, it wasn't pretty football, but they dug deep, and going back over the last few years, that might have been a game that Berwick lost, and it wasn't today.
I think that's possibly right. In the mass, it is a big difference when you see players that maybe we didn't create anything really. They didn't create anything really, but when you've ground a result up, and I think you did say right that we edged it a little bit more the second half. Maybe if we wanted it a wee bit more. There was more players involved the first half, if you understand what I mean. In the second half. And they seem to be more up for it, and that's maybe got us over the line.
Absolutely. And we had to defend as well in that last little spell. Balls going to the box, back 3, putting their head on a lot of things. Naughty as well, getting himself away, and Big Rob as well.
Well, I thought there were some really good, outstanding performances by some of the players, with good performances from the other players. And I think when you've got that gelled together, and you've got that working for you, 100%, that's all you've got.
You've got a chance. No, but absolutely delighted, and as I say, credit to the players because they've worked really hard since I've come in. Every single one of them, I remember that squad. Obviously you can't play them all in the park, but there's a togetherness there. Boys are obviously pleased with the result as well. The ones that are not playing, so it's all about having that spirit, and I think we've got that number.
Yeah, and I think we've got a home game next week. I don't know how Montrose got on, to be honest with you. The one, so we've got a home game here next week, and then the following week as well.
I said that to the players during the week, is that there's an opportunity maybe to get ahead of steam up. 2 wins now, going into another home game against Montrose and a home game against Kirby. So an opportunity hopefully for us to pick up points. There'll be difficult games, every team can beat each other in this league, but
I'm just going to say that, Robbie, that I always feel that there's no team better than anybody else. It's about on the day, and like you just said, we've put 2 games together now. If we can put 4 or 5 games together, that's where you'll see the difference in the league.
Absolutely, and that's the aim. And then once you're getting results as well, it breeds confidence, and the players start to feel better when they're going into games as well, and there's less pressure on us as well. So, delighted for them.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Robbie. Well done.